Good morning. Good morning. All right. My name is Dean Darley. I'm one of the many assistant scoutmasters here from Troop 362. Our Dr. Larry Oshbacher, our scoutmaster, you may have met him. He's been our scoutmaster for 20 years. But here today we want to say how grateful we are that Foothills Methodist has been our charter for more than 28 years. Long time. So there's been a lot of boys in those 28 years that have become young men. And they've been taught the values of scouting. They've been encouraged to do the best of their abilities. They've been given a foundation for success. And they've served their families, the community, and the nation. I stand up here and believe that there's no other finer organization than Boy Scouts to prepare young men for leadership skills within our country. We have a three-tier program with our boys that we ask them to participate in to develop their leadership skills. We teach values. We teach the importance for standing up for what is right. And I think we would agree that in today's world, there is a huge need for the Boy Scouts today. John Wooden, famous UCLA basketball coach, had a quote by saying, "Life without serving others is not a life." I'm here to say that Boy Scouts of Troop 362 have over 3,000 hours of community service. Examples of this, if you've been down Main Street on a holiday, boys get up at 5:30 every morning on those holidays and put those flags out on Main Street and put those away. There's also Eagle Scout projects that take place that they're required to do to attain Eagle. And this church has been a beneficiary of that, as well as many other churches, national and local parks, schools, and many other organizations through these service projects. So to date, with your help, Troop 362 has produced 141 Eagle Scouts. That's a pretty impressive figure, and Boy Scouts has been around since 1910. And so thousands of boys have been through the scouting program, but only 5% attain that rank of Eagle, so it's not an easy task. So in addition to the impressive ranks, we also work with the boys on their outdoor skills, and we challenge them mentally and physically. And an example of this is last week we took over 30 boys, and we drove up to Joshua Tree National Park, and we backpacked for 3 days, and we went 30 miles. And for a lot of these boys, that was a test. That was a test for them physically and for them mentally, as they had to work through blisters and sore legs and sore feet, and had to carry heavy packs, but they made it. So it's a great testament to not giving up and sticking with it. Some of the other outings that the boys get to do, which are a lot of fun, as they get older, we do high adventure. And those things include canoeing in Boundary Waters, which is in Minnesota. Also, we go down to the Missouri River in Montana, and then we participate in the Colorado River too as well with canoe trips. Our backpack trips take us to areas such as the Sierras, we do Sierra treks, Alaska, going down the Grand Canyon, and then a kind of culminating project is spending 2 weeks in the New Mexico mountains at Philmont Ranch, which is the largest camp in the world, and 11,000 boys go to that camp every summer, and it's pretty amazing feat. So all those skills that they get to develop, they'll use for the rest of their life. And then finally, scouting helps prepare the scouts for their faith. And there's a lot of parallels between the fruits of the Spirit and the scout law. So in Galatians 5:22, it talks about the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. There are 9 of those. And the scout law, there's 12 points to the scout law. The scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. And when a scout lives by the fruits of the Spirit and the scout law, it produces what we call the scout slogan, which is do a good turn daily. And in Galatians 9, that parallels that. And it says, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Therefore, as we have opportunities, let us do good to all people. So on behalf of Troop 362, we just want to thank you again for your partnership in working with these boys. And if you, after the service, if you are hungry, maybe you can smell the pancakes and the eggs and the sausage, and we'd love to have you come down and visit with some of the boys and get to know them. There's some pretty outstanding young men there. So thank you very much.